unique about the story of Itaewon Class is that it's not a typical love story. It actually gives tips to young entrepreneurs about what they have to do with their business. How can a humble DANBAM can actually become as big as JANGGA Corporation? So there are actually 6 points. The first one is that we need a capital to build a business. So if you are not rich enough to have a capital, then earn money from working. Yes, Sae-Ro-Yi did all he could to put up a capital. There weren't lots of job choices for ex-convicts like Sae-Ro-Yi, and he knows that. But he did all he could. He did fishing and heavy jobs for years and saved it all to put up a capital. Number 2 is that we need a good team for our business. If you think you can do it alone, I think you are wrong. Sae-Ro-Yi could not do the cooking, the serving, the management, the fund management, all at the same time. But Sae-Ro-Yi has an eye for people that are talented and with good intentions for the company. And to be able to build a good team, we need to be a good leader like Sae-Ro-Yi. As he always said, business is all about the people. Be humble like Sae-Ro-Yi. Remember that we don't do business to become abusive of power, but we do it to provide products for the people, to provide job opportunities, and build relationships with people. The third one is that business should not be static. Sae-Ro-Yi has big plans for his business, and you can also have such big plans, and to be able to reach that plan, you would also need to do big steps such as buying stocks and growing it into a lot more money. It also involves looking for investors. Sae-Ro-Yi reached to the point of franchising DANBAM and even entered the global market. But remember that you can take it one step at a time. Of course, you will start small, but with a constant drive to become better than what your business was yesterday, I think you can accomplish what your big plans are. The fourth point is that business involves competitors and downsides. In real life, there will always be a company like JANGGA Corporation. In reality, personal relationships can be involved in the business. Also, if Sae-Ro-Yi suffered from problems like being bullied by a big company like JANGGA Corporation, it could be a reality that real business could suffer losses. And we have to accept the reality that business could suffer losses that are unavoidable. And so we have to learn how to minimize it. The fifth is that a good business must have good products. As mentioned by Jang Dae-Hee, JANGGA Corporation is successful because of its products. You have to have a good line of products to create an income. Sae-Ro-Yi come up with a food-related business not only because of JANGGA Corporation, but also because he has knowledge on the food industry. His father is actually one of the product developer of JANGGA Corporation, and he himself knows how to cook and make foods. Most of the time, business that has the good product persists, and because of that, they never run out of buyers. Lastly, never forsake personal life for business. Although Jang Dae-Hee is such a hateable character, I cried real good on his last days when he has been diagnosed with cancer and he had less than 6 months to live. It's a sad reality for him that although he has JANGGA Corporation, he has no one who is sincerely on his side to take care of him. He has a mega corporation and lots of money that he could never bring to the other side. And at the same time, because of the bad deeds he have to maintain the business, he is still accountable for all his business-related crimes. On the other hand, is Sae-Ro-Yi, who was careful on his personal decisions for the company, which he thinks is directly related to his personal life. He values friendship over money. He does not resort to crimes to make his business big. And I believe, even if DANBAM could not be as big as JANGGA Corporation, Sae-Ro-Yi would be satisfied with what he has so far because of the relationship, which is more important, he had while doing his business. He could enjoy both the fruit of his business and the fruit of doing the right thing at all instances while doing the business. Remember that we don't have to be miserable in exchange for a successful business. Like Sae-Ro-Yi, we can do both. To end this review, I'd like to quote Sung Kwon's line when he first saw Sae-Ro-Yi successful in building DANBAM. Sung Kwon said, "Everyone is given the same amount of time. But I realized that the depth of time he and I had spent are completely different. We may not pursue business like Sae-Ro-Yi, but for whatever endeavor we can have our own successes by giving depth to the time we spend. We can have the same length of time, but we can differ in depth. In general, things that could benefit our future add debts to our time. There is debt if we are able to use our time for a purpose, for a goal, and for a dream. If you're pursuing business like Seri, simply start with putting that to your time. Start with realizing your dream, then proceeding with one or more step at a time to reach your goal. And with every step of the way, never forget why you're working for it. Never forget your purpose for achieving whatever dream you are trying to reach. On chasing your dreams, take it one step at a time, but deeper.